Morning, all of you. So, as we already discussed in last class, the human heart. As we know that human heart is called as what? Double pump. Correct or not? So here, two times the blood is pumped from the heart. So that is why we can say that the human circulatory system, blood circulatory system, is called as double circulatory system. So in our heart we have two arteria, and two ventricles we have. So one is left atrium and left ventricle. Next one is right atrium and right ventricle. So the step one, the supply of blood will start with what? First step. Where it will comes from? It will comes from, you have to communicate. Because I have taught you so many times this is. So the first step in the human circulatory system is what? It is coming from the what? Blood coming from the blood comes from where? Nobody is communicating, then what is the use, I will say. So blood comes from lungs to the left atrium. That blood is also called as what? Oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood comes from lungs to the left atrium with the help of only vein, which will bring the oxygenated blood, is called as pulmonary vein. Is it yes? So now, once the oxygenated blood is reaches to the left atrium, when the left atrium is relaxing, so that the blood will reaches to the left atrium. So now, immediately the left atrium will contraction. Immediately the blood will be pumped into where? It has been pushed into the left ventricle. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no? So simply I will shout. Okay. So left ventricle. So once the blood is reaches to the left ventricle, again here the left ventricle, again it will be contraction. So from there, with the help of a main artery called as aorta, that is called as aorta, that is a main artery which will pump the blood through the main body organs, like a big artery which will be carried into the small arteries, and small arteries again carried into the capillaries to all the body organs. The blood has been supplied. That is what we can say, that oxygenated blood. So from the left ventricle, with the help of main artery, the blood has been carried into all the body organs. That blood is called as oxygenated blood. So now, with the help of capillaries, the body organs will absorb the blood. Which blood? Oxygenated blood, and they will do the process called as water. They will do the process called as respiration. You understanding? So in this respiration, it has been taken the oxygen, and they will release the taken out. What they will taken out? They will taken out CO2. Is it yes? They will taken out CO2. So now again, with the help of capillaries only, the deoxygenated blood, means the blood which contains carbon dioxide, which has been reached to the deoxygenated blood, will be reached to the right atrium with the help of main vein. What is that vein called as? Vena cava. Understand, with the help of this main vein, the deoxygenated blood, everything has been collected from the complete body organs, and it has been given to the right atrium. That is what you have to remember. But here, all of you should remember, the left ventricle means with the help of main artery, the blood has been pumped all the organs except one organ. What is that organ? Except one organ. What is that organ? Except lungs. The same
Lungs.
Understand? The same way, main understanding, all the blood, this with the help of vena cava, all the blood means deoxygenated blood has been collected to the right atrium except one body part. What is that called as again? From the lungs. Correct or not? So now the deoxygenated blood is reached to the right atrium. Now the contraction will take place, so that the blood is pumped to the right ventricle with the help of valve V2. What is the valve V2 here? Anybody? What is the valve V2 here? Tricuspid valve. Correct or not?
Tricuspid valve.
heart. That is. Now, once the blood will reaches to this right ventricle, immediately the right ventricle also contraction will takes place with the help of only artery, which will carry the deoxygenated blood, called as what? Pulmonary
artery.
Pulmonary artery, which will carry this deoxygenated blood into where? Only for one organ, that is called as lungs. Yes or no? So now these lungs, what will happen? The carbon dioxide will be taken out and they have been filled with what? They have been filled with a fresh oxygen.
Oxygen.
So that the deoxygenated blood has been transformed into what again? Oxygenated blood, and again it will go with the first step. It is a continuous process. Again the lungs will supply the deoxygenated blood with the help of pulmonary vein to the left atrium, and again the steps will be carrying similar way how it will be. So now here if you observe, why we used to call it as double circulation. Understand? Two times the blood is coming into the heart. One time which blood? One time oxygenated blood is coming and one time deoxygenated blood is coming. One time oxygenated blood is pumped and another time deoxygenated blood is pumped. So totally the blood is pumped from the heart with the help, understanding, by two times to complete one complete cycle. To complete a one cycle, the blood is pumping by the heart is two times. That is why the human circulatory system is called as what? Double circulatory system. What is this called as?
Double circulatory
system. So till here we have studied, we have discussed in the last class. Is there any doubt? Anybody please ask. And call to absentees, all of you. Jesse is there, not there. So many is there. You just make a call for them. Good morning, all of you. So this is what we have studied. Do you understand why our heart is called as double circulatory system or double pump? All of you? Yes or no? So till here we have discussed in the last class. Is there any doubt? Ask me. Yes? Now, so here again I have taught you two more things. If you are really remembering, you please tell me. Upside means the blood is pumping from lungs to the heart. That cycle is called as something. What is that? Dina, Prasini, anybody? Humaira?
Pulmonary circulation.
Pulmonary circulation.
Very good. Understand? So, the blood which is carrying from lungs to the heart, this circle, the upper cycle is called as pulmonary
circulation.
Pulmonary cycle. Next, down we have something that which is pumping from the to the other body organs. Except lungs we used to call it as what?
Systemic circulation.
Systemic circulation. Please note it down. Systemic circulation. Already I have done correct? Systemic circulation. Very, very important. Means the blood is supplying from the lungs to the heart. Understand? It is called as pulmonary circulation. Understand? And the blood is pumping from heart to the other organs except lungs. Except lungs is called as systemic circulation. So these two also I have taught you. We have discussed in the last class. Is there any doubt in this? Ask me please. Clear? So now let us go with that. If we'll combine these two circulations taken together, then only we used to call it as what? We can make some circulation. What is that circulation?
Double circulation.
Double circulation. If we'll combine this pulmonary circulation, understanding pulmonary plus systemic circulation, then together we can call it as, we can make a single circulation called as double circulation. What we used to call? Double circulation. Now, so this is all we have discussed in last class. From here, we'll continue in the today's class. Now, you please tell me, is it only the humans is having double circulation or is any other animals also having double circulation? Call to absent is Jesse, Pranita, so many are there, correct? You just check them and give a message, call them. Let them join. So now please tell me, is it only human beings are having this double circulation or else any other thing? So our heart is called as what? What is our heart called as? Four-chambered heart. Correct or not? Our heart is called as four-chambered. So is it only our animals means our human beings is having or any other thing and means other animals also having? Any example? Willy is for food, Dina. That is, we'll discuss when we are studying regarding food supply, transportation of food. Okay, Dina. That is. So, let us comes to here. Not only the human beings, if you take animals particularly such as like mammals. Mammals example, anybody examples of mammals? Anybody can say?
Bats.
Elephant.
Bats.
Elephant,
dolphins.
humans,
Yeah, human beings are there. Next, is there any other mammals?
humans,
If you take the understanding, the animals such as mammals, if you take mammals, all the mammals, they are having a four-chambered heart. Means in the sense of what? Four-chambered heart. So means in the sense of what they have? Double circulation or single circulation?
double circulation,
Double circulation.
Double circulation.
That is what you have to remember. Understanding all of you? So if we'll take all the kind of mammals, such as human beings, including human beings, birds, understand, even they will keep, they are not mammals, including the birds also. They have four-chambered heart, means in the sense of how many arteria is there? Two arteria.
two or three,
Two ventricles are present.
and two
So,
ventricles.
in the four-chamber heart, left side and right side of the heart are completely separated, and they are prevent the oxygenated blood from mixing the deoxygenated blood. So that is what such a separation allows highly efficient supply of oxygen to the body cells, which is necessary for producing a lot of energy. That is why, because our body structures are much more bigger, and even we need to produce a lot of energy for our body's understanding. So that, like our mammals and some kind of, even all the birds, they have four-chambered heart to produce a lot of energy, and it has been separated by middle one kind of wall. What is that wall called?
Septum.
As
Septum.
so that is why you can see the energy which we need required. Our body, like mammals and birds, we need to produce a lot of energy for surviving because of so many, understand, this biological activities. So this energy is useful in warm-blooded animals. Warm-blooded animals means what? Warm-blooded animals. The animals like mammals and birds, which are having very, very high temperature. Correct or not? What is warm-blooded animals? Anybody? What is warm-blooded? Dina, Pranav? What is the meaning of warm-blooded animals? Warm-blooded and cold-blooded. You can see. You can heard it. We have two kinds of animals. One is warm-blooded animals. What is cold-blooded animals? Warm-blooded animals and cold-blooded animals. Anybody? What is warm-blooded animals and what is cold-blooded animals? Please. Anybody, any idea? Tell me, speak, yeah. What is warm-blooded animals? So if you take suppose the animals, like suppose if you take like mammals and birds, which have high energy needed because they're required to maintain their body temperature. We cannot survive. The animals which cannot survive with low temperatures, if the body temperature will fall, it will lead to the death. Like that, animals is called as warm-blooded animals. Our body temperature will continuously, if there is no energy supply, if there is no energy is releasing, if the temperature is falls down, then it will lead to the death. That kind of animals is called as warm-blooded animals. We cannot survive with the low temperatures. Means if the body temperature will fall, then the metabolic activities won't be takes place. That animals is called as warm-blooded animals. So if we take these mammals and birds, all are called as warm-blooded animals only, which they need very, very high energy, because that energy only will maintain their body temperature. So that is why all these animals, including human beings, they have four-chambered heart. They have double circulation in which the blood passes through the heart. How many times, Ra? How many times the blood will pass us? How many times the blood will pass us? In double circulation, how many times the blood will pass us? It will pass us twice to complete one cycle. Is it yes or no?
Sir.
That is what you have to remember. So example of double 4-chambered heart or double circulation, you can take all the mammals and even birds
Mammal.
also have them. Now, let us go for amphibians. What is the meaning of amphibians? What is the meaning of amphibians? Anybody example of amphibians? Amphibians means what? Amphibians means what? Example, I'm asking. Suppose you take animals. Animals means like those who are having, I can say that mammals. Mammals means human beings, cow, dog. These all, or else birds means you can take hen. Hen is actually it is having a 4-chambered heart. While you are cutting the hen, you can check it. Now, what is the amphibians example? Very good, Kevin. Frog. Frog is called as amphibian. Correct or not? All of you. Tell me, amphibians
Yes,
and reptiles. What is the meaning of reptiles? Amphibians and reptiles. Anybody? Reptiles,
Sir, snake.
amphibians. So if you take this amphibians example like frog, understand, and if you take like lizards and understanding and snake and all. So that understand reptiles and amphibians if you take, these are not having 4-chambered heart. It is not having what? 4-chambered heart. They have only, understand, and you can take any kind of cold-blooded animals. They have only 3-chambered heart. Do you understand, all of you? 3-chambered heart. Then how many arteries and how many ventricles you have it out? Sir, how many artery and how many ventricles? I will say. So if you take this like this reptiles and as well as amphibians like frog, they have only 3-chambered heart. 3-chambered heart, and these are called as cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded animals. What these are called as? Reptiles and amphibians.
Cold-blooded
As what? Cold-blooded animals. Do you understanding, all of you? Cold-blooded animals, everything. So all these amphibians and many reptiles are cold-blooded animals whose body temperature depends on the temperature in the environment. Do you understanding, all of you? That kind of means, see, whatever the temperature in our surroundings, our body is needed some minimum temperature. That is why we people are called as what? What we should call? Nobody will answer. That is why we people called as what? Warm-blooded animals. Is it yes or no? Now, if you take these reptiles and amphibians, for them, body temperature is not constant always. It is depends on the atmosphere. The temperature of a body, the temperature is not constant because it will completely depends on atmosphere. If atmosphere temperature is low, low. If atmosphere temperature is more. That is why they don't have a fixed temperature, fixed body temperature. That is why these are called as what? Cold-blooded animals. What we should call?
cold-blooded animals.
Cold-blooded animals. Why we should call them as cold-blooded animals?
On the temperature.
Because anybody? Because their body temperature is not constant and it will depends on atmosphere. Do you understand?
Atmosphere.
Please note it down here. This is important. Warm-blooded animals means always the minimum temperature. The body must have minimum temperature. Without that, they cannot survive. So to maintain their body temperature, they require lot of energy. Constantly they require energy. So that is why the efficient supply of the oxygenated blood will be present. That is why they have a 4-chambered heart. Now, if it comes to these cold-blooded animals like amphibians and reptiles, they have only how many chamber? Only how many chamber?
Three-chambered.
Three
Three chamber.
Of these cold-blooded animals, they have a 3 chambers because the body temperature not depending on the means it is not constant. It is depending on the environment. So they do not need energy to maintain their body temperature, and hence the requirement of energy is less. That is why they have 3 chambered only. All of you should remember. So if we'll take all these cold-blooded animals, please all of you note it down. The energy requirement is less because their body temperature is independent. Understanding? It is only depending on the atmosphere conditions. If atmosphere is more. If atmosphere temperature is less. So not required. Understanding? Not required to maintain their body temperature. Not required to maintain constant temperature of a body. So it will vary. So what is happening, Ra? No energy is needed. No energy is needed to maintain a body temperature. To maintain body temperature. So that is why they have 3 chambered only to maintain body temperature. So that is that they have 3 chambered heart. So in the 3 chambered, how many arteria and how many ventricle? Anybody? How many ventricles? Anybody? Any idea? 3 chambered heart. 4 chambered, 2 arteria, 2 ventricles. And what is the 3 chambered? If you take like frogs, reptiles, and they have. If you take only 3 chambered, correct? So how many arterias and how many ventricles? Any idea? Anybody? They have. Remember, 2 arterias. How many arterias? 2 arterias.
arteria.
And only how many ventricles?
1.
1 ventricle. All of you remember. So for your level, there is no understanding blood circulatory system of amphibians or reptiles. This all will study in the +2. So if you want, you can study how the blood circulation in arterias and how the blood circulation in ventricles in the amphibians are cold-blooded animals. So, but you have to remember important bit, the arterias, how many are there in the cold-blooded animals like reptiles and amphibians? How many arteria is there? 2 arterias and 1 ventricle is there. Do you understanding all of you? Yes or no? Yes? Now, next if we'll take, here you can observe, due to the incomplete division within their heart, the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mix to some extent in amphibians and reptiles. That is also you have to remember, all of you, because there is no proper separation of, understand, this ventricle. So because of this, some oxygenated and deoxygenated blood both mix in these amphibians and reptiles. Please all of you noted that. Understand? So that is why this will reduces the production of energy. That is the reason. So some amount of blood, which blood? Some amount of deoxygenated and oxygenated blood will oxygenated blood will mix so that it will reduces the release of energy. Do you understanding, all of you? Understand, Ra? So why they are reducing the energy? Any idea? What is the reason behind? What is the reason behind? Nitinath, Dina, why they are reducing? Kevin, Dilipana, anybody you can say. Why they are reducing energy? Reducing of energy at some extent. Because they no need to maintain their body temperature. Yes or no? No need of maintain body temperature, so that a lot of energy is not required for them. So that is why some energy is reducing in the understanding heart by heart design itself. The incomplete division of ventricles will allow to mix some oxygenated and deoxygenated blood to reduce the release of energy, because cold-blooded animals. What is the reason? They are cold-blooded animals. So less energy is required to maintain their body temperature. That is the reason it has been mixing. That is. So now, is it only 4 chambered and 3 chambered? Is there any kind of animals which is having 2 chambers? Anybody? Any idea, please? Anybody? Tell me. Anybody? Anybody knows only double circulation? Not double circulation, not single circulation. Only one artery and 1 ventricle is there. And Arun Karthikeyan is saying fish. but Nitinath is saying and again, okay. So if we'll take, for example, let us see. If we'll take the fish, only it is having a single circulation. Means how many arteria and how many ventricles are there? How many? How many are there?
One,
Single circulation, I'm saying.
one ventricle and one atria.
Yeah, it will take single circulation, I am saying now. So till now double circulation. Now my question is, single circulation means how many arteria is there? One arteria and one ventricle will be there. Is it yes or no? So if we take the fish is the best example of the single circulation. So the fish does not have lungs at all. That is what all of you remember. Fish is having some other kind of organ. What is that called as? So if we take fish example, understanding fish having no lungs, so they don't have a lungs, they have what? They have a gills. That are not. So they, for example, they don't have a lungs to absorb the oxygenated blood and to send the heart and all. So they have only the single heart. Understanding, like the heart pumps deoxygenated blood to the gills, and oxygenated blood takes place in the gills. Directly the oxygenated blood from the gills is supplied to the body parts of the fish. That is why here only what? A single circulation of heart will take place. So that is why, just power of Ra, don't worry, it will come back. So the fish has two chambered heart only. How many heart, Ra? It is having how many chambers?
Chambered heart.
Two chambers, which
chambers.
consists of
Chambered.
one atrium and one atrium and what? One atrium and one ventricle. One ventricle. So what is happening here? So what is the use of heart? What is the use of heart in fish? What is the use of heart in fish? What is the use of heart in fish? Only it will pump the what? Deoxygenated blood. What is that? Deoxygenated blood to what? Deoxygenated blood to the gills. Do you understanding, all of you? Please tell me. So in the fish, the only use of heart is it will pump the deoxygenated blood. After collecting from all the body organs, it will pump it to the gills. So the gills, the deoxygenated blood is converting into what? Oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood, and from here itself, it will never go back to the heart. Directly it will supply to the water. Directly it will supply to the body organs. Do you understanding, all of you? So that is why we can say the single circulation here, the fish is having a single circulation and it is not having a double circulation, because atrium, it is having only one atrium and one ventricle. So the full body, this heart will collect all the deoxygenated blood, and with the understanding it will be supplied to the gills, so that gills will be converting the oxygenated blood into deoxygenated blood. Directly they will supply to all the body organs. All of you, do you understanding? Please let me know. Clear? Any doubt? Ask. Clear? Now this
Yes,
is
sir.
single circulation. So single circulation also we can make example. So you can take, for example, oxygenated blood from all the gills is supplied to the body parts of the fish. So oxygen is utilized for all the metabolic activities. So if oxygen is utilized, immediately they will do what? Respiration process is carried out, and they will release what? One harmful product called as, what is that product? Harmful. Respiration, what is the harmful product?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. It will enter into the blood and it will make it into deoxygenated. So this deoxygenated blood is returns to the heart, to the pumped into gills again. Means full body of the fish has been collected the deoxygenated blood by the heart, and this heart is supplied to the gills. Gills only will converting into what? Deoxygenated into oxygenated. So the direct supply of body parts from the gills itself. That is why you can say fish is having what? The flow of blood in a fish is called as single circulation. What we should call, Ra? The flow of blood in a fish is called as flow of blood in a fish is called, what we should call, Ra? Single circulation. Single circulation. Because to complete supply of oxygen and deoxygenated blood, how many times the blood is pumping to the heart? How many times the blood is pumping to the heart? Only one. Correct or not? The blood passes through the heart of a fish only once in one complete cycle of the body. So that is why we can say that this is called as single circulation. Only once. Understanding? Once the blood passes through the heart. Blood passes through the heart. So that is why we can say it is single circulation. That's all. Now, I have taught you two types of blood circulation system. What are the double circulation and single circulation. So as we comes to know the mammals and birds, we have a double circulation. But if we'll take, because they have a double circulation, because two times the blood is passing through the heart. Understand? So we have a two arteria and two ventricles. Now what about, you tell me, you have to answer. What about this cold-blooded animals, reptiles and amphibians? We have only three chambers. Then either it is a double circulation or single circulation. I want that. Cold-blooded animals. Anybody, please give me the explanation. Is it double circulation or single circulation? Cold-blooded animals. Tell me. Cold-blooded animals, is it double circulation or single circulation? How many times the blood will passes through the heart? It has only how many chambers, Ra? Arun Karthikeyan, Yalini? Cold-blooded animals like amphibians and tell me, amphibians and reptiles like lizards, they have only
Three chambered animals.
three-chambered heart.
Three
Means
chambered
Three
animals.
chambers. Three chambers.
two arteria and one ventricle. It is
Single circulation.
double circulation or single circulation. I am asking you this. Either it is a double circulation
Single circulation.
or single circulation. Any idea? Anybody? If
Single
you are
circulation.
saying, I won't respond.
Single circulation.
Again is saying double circulation. Nitinath is saying single circulation. Any other? Prasini, Akil Arfan?
Single circulation.
Are there?
Single circulation.
Single circulation.
Single circulation? Wrong. Why it is single circulation? Then if it is single circulation, why they have a lungs? They have lungs, correct? If it is single circulation, then what? Why they have lungs? If they have lungs, definitely it will be double circulation. Then if double circulation, it has only one ventricle. Then how the blood will passes two times? That is my question. Pranita, Jessie is not at joint. You can inform her. Arya is not there in meeting. Arya also call. So what is it is? Please tell me. What you will accept? Single circulation? But it is wrong. So amphibians or else if we'll take the reptiles also, the blood circulation will be double circulation only. Remember, maybe the incomplete division is there. Incomplete division within their heart. So some percentage of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mixed together in some extent so that it will reduce the production of energy. But you remember, the amphibians and the reptiles they have, however, they have a double circulation only. And you remember, that delivers blood to the lungs and the rest of the body same way like how it will be takes place in the mammals. Same, that is why we can say it has double circulation. All of you should remember. So generally like how it will be takes place in our body, the same way the blood has been pumped from the heart to the body organs, means from the body heart to the lungs and the heart to the body organs. But some percentage of both will be mixed. That is why even though they have a three-chambered heart, but how many times the blood circulation will take place? 2 times. That is why we can say amphibians and reptiles also. What is the circulation, Ra? Double circulation. Do you understanding all of you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Not a single circulation. Please remember, like how our human beings, lungs to heart, heart to what? Heart to body organs, and body organs to what again? Body organs to heart to lungs. That is why. So this is one cycle and this is one cycle. So first cycle and this is second cycle. Means this is first cycle and this is second cycle. So that is why this is called as what? Double circulation only. All of you understand, Ra? Yes or no? So this is all about blood circulation, means like
Yes, sir.
circulation in and single circulation and their examples. So if you'll understand this, then we are going to study the next important concept is called as, somebody is asking something. Okay, Pranita, leave it. Now, the next concept which we are going to study is very, very important one. That is what we should call as heartbeats. What we should call? Heartbeats. Please, all of you keep hitting. Heartbeats. What is the meaning of heartbeat? Define heartbeat, Kevin. Anybody? Pranav, Dileepan. Dileepan is silent. Nowadays silent. He is not all communicating.
Sir, beating of heart.
Beating of heart. Who is beating? Are you going to beat with a stick or a rod? What is a beating of heart? Anybody? Heartbeat. Vidnath is saying beating of heart. Then what is this? Define beating. This heartbeat. Anybody? What is heartbeat? Dub 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 lub dub lub dub lub. One relaxation. One
Sir,
relaxation.
pumping of action.
One
Sir,
relaxation.
pumping of.
Hey, see, always our heart is taking place two things. One is contraction and one is relaxation. Correct or not? So every contraction and every relaxation called as what? That's all. That is only called as what? Heartbeat. Is it clear now? What is this, Ray? Heartbeat. Heartbeat means what? One contraction and one relaxation. That's all. Do you understand, all of you? Heartbeats means, let us discuss. As we know that heart pumps water. Heart pumps what? What is the functioning of heart?
Head.
What is the use of heart? It will pump the blood. Correct or not? Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
For example, you see, it will pump the blood into, we have two kinds of nerve, like a tubes. One is arteries, another one is veins. Now, when the blood will be pumped into the arteries by contracting or by relaxation? Anybody? By contracting or relaxation? Arteries, I am asking. Arteries. Arteries. When the heart pumps the blood into the arteries by contracting or relaxation, I want. By contracting or relaxation. So many times I have taught you. The walls of the arteries is much thicker because of the blood need to pump by the heart by contraction because of high pressure. So the walls of the arteries is thicker than the walls of veins. Have you remembered? Yes or no? Nobody will answer. So now, for example, you can see, if you go to the double circulatory system, our human heart, you please tell me, this, you communicate here, what is this nonsense? Like, for example, you take left ventricle. So left ventricle to the blood is carrying to the body organs by main artery. So when the blood is pumped into the main artery, by contraction or by relaxation? Please tell me. Left ventricle, when the blood is pumped into the main artery to the body organs, it needs to supply. So when it is by contraction, by contracting or by relaxation? Please tell me.
Contracting, sir.
By contracting only, correct? While it is relaxing, so the blood will passes from left atrium to left ventricle. Now it has been contract immediately, so that with a high pressure, the blood is pumped into this main artery. Is it yes or no?